Hi, so this week we're going to work on week 1 of Line Dot Arrow's collaboration for June, and this is the freebie, and we're only using the freebies at the moment, and we're going to make a ephemera holder. And it's just the base section. We're not decorating it or doing anything else. And my understanding is that we will be working on this for the next couple of weeks. So doing the one I'm doing, I'm not sure what else I'm going to do to it, but we'll just go with the flow. So these are a few bits of ephemera that come with the freebies, and no doubt we'll use those as we go along. The freebie also comes with sepia. I said something silly like Hessian there. So each page, there's 2 of each page, and one colour and one sepia. So here I'm showing you that I've folded a piece of card in half, and I've made it made a spine. And I've measured it, and it was 4.5 by 7.5 roughly. Oh, excuse me, having a quick yawn. And then I made a spine, and I scored down either side of the centre about 0.5 centimetre, and then I scored several times inside those score lines. So, yeah, that's what the spine looks like. It's a sort of rounded spine with doing those extra score lines. So then I told you that I used craft card envelopes to make my pockets on the inside, and I glued the flaps shut on each one, and then I trimmed. This is very slow, isn't it? I trimmed off the top. It's only when you come to record over the top of a video you realise actually this video is a bit slow. So bear with me. Yeah, I just trimmed a smidgen off the top, and there we go. So I've just shown you there that the envelopes go inside, and these are the covers for the inside and the outside of the folder that I've cut out, 2 sepia and 2 coloured. So the coloured ones are going on the outside of the folder, and the sepia ones are going on the inside. Like this. So there's a fair bit of faffing about going on here. So yeah, so we glued down all the pages on the front and the back, and I spared you having to watch all that, and then trimmed off the little bit that was hanging because I hadn't cut them completely accurately. And yeah, so the next bit, I realised that I'd forgotten to put the ribbon, which is going to be my closure, underneath that outside cover there. So now I'm going to show you how I put the ribbon on. So I managed to peel that back because luckily I'd done it with glue stick rather than, and you can see there I've got that on quite an angle. So I did 3 times the length, and I cut that off, and I decided, yeah, that's going to be long enough, 3 times the length, which is what you usually do when you're doing a closure, a 3-hole pamphlet stitch or something like that. So I thought that would probably be okay, because normally I just wing it, and I thought, no, better be a bit more precise today. So there we are. So what I did was I found the middle of the ribbon, and then I found the middle of the spine there, I was going to eyeball it, and then I decided I better give it a little measure, and it was something like about 9.5. Yeah, it was something like 9.5 centimetres, I think. So there we are, messing about. It's going to be one of those messing about mornings, I think. Yeah, so we carried on. I put some glue down the centre. As you can see there again, I've sort of gone a bit squiffy there, but I didn't notice at the time. You can see that it's not even. Yeah, so you can see that if you can hear my dog in the background, she wants me to throw this penguin thing for her. So that's what's going on. Yeah, so I just re-glued the card with the glue stick, and then I put some art glitter glue down the ribbon, and then I just put that back on again. And it's really pretty, isn't it? Really lovely colours. It goes really well with that ribbon, which I just happen to have in my stash actually. And that's really annoying me now, knowing that ribbon is crooked, but I can't do much about it. And then I just trim off the edges which I had left, so that I could repair that, put that ribbon in, and then making sure I didn't cut off the ribbon while I was trimming the pages off. So I've speeded this up a bit for you so you don't have to watch it all in real time. And I've just, well, I thought I'd speeded it up, but obviously speeding and recording. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I've just speeded this up so you can watch me do this, all of it. And all I'm doing is I'm using art glitter glue down the centre of each of the envelopes. I just check to make sure I'm gluing in the same place as I did last time, and then like that, and then I just carry on. Just that amount of glue is fine, just two, and then I line them up, make sure they're all even as I'm going along after I do each gluing session. And there we are, and then just wipe the glue off the top. And then I just fastened them with some clips and left them to dry for a while. And then I just said I put them in there just to show you how they fit. And there we are. Yeah, so this is where I make, well, it's not really a mistake. I thought I would glue the bottom of these envelopes to the spine. But what I realised was, you can see I was in two minds, because it actually, when it opens, the spine comes together of the spine of, that's been made with the envelopes comes together. But then I decide, I'll put some on, and then I realised that it's a pointless exercise. So if you do it, don't put any glue on the spine, because the envelopes don't actually stick to the spine. So then I put some glue down the centre of the envelope, same as I'd done with all the others, and I line that up there, and then rather than lie it down, I brought the sides up to meet it. So by doing that, I get it in the place that I want it to be. And as soon as I've done that, I realised that, the glue on the spine was a pointless exercise. You can see it there. And then that has to come over. And of course, you've got to line that up. And then you realise that you're just left with that gap between the envelope and the spine. Anyway, so I carried on gluing the same as I've done all the other envelopes to fasten the envelopes to the back of the book, or I think that's the front actually. And then I line up the two edges at the front, and then fasten that down. And then you can see there the spine comes out, so nothing's stuck. And then I try to stick the spine to the bottom of the envelopes. But again, that's a pointless exercise, which is why I actually made that curve using all those scoring marks in the first place, but I seem to have forgotten about that. I mean, that would be a lovely spine the way it's stuck to the bottom of the envelopes, but it doesn't stay like that. So it's a learning curve, isn't it? I've never actually made one of these before, so, well, I've made them out of book page, but I've never made them out of a heavier material. Anyway, here we go. It just shows you. I mean, I'm very gently opening it there, and I love it. I really, really love it. It's an absolute, you can see the spine's not attached. But I'm glad I put those papers on the inside because you can see those now. And you can see the spine hasn't attached to the envelopes. So, yeah, that was a pointless exercise. But you learn these things as you go along, don't you? None of us are perfect. Anyway, that was what it looked like. And then I think I actually tied a bow to show you how it worked. Goodness knows what I was wittering on about there. And just tied the bow just to show you. And then I recommended that you watch another one of my videos if you enjoyed this one. And I said I'll put this into a playlist of line.arrow collaborations because I've got quite a few from last month. And I think I might have done one in April, May. Yeah, I might have done one in April. I definitely did one in May because I won a prize. So, yeah, so thanks for watching, and I hope you'll go and watch another one of my videos. I've got lots of playlists now, so, yeah, I'll see you next time.